Okay, so I'm doing this video as if there's no precursor for what I'm doing. I just removed my stock OEM rims and tires. The front tires were 9 inches wide, and the rear were 11. And that's a 6.5 inch rim, and I believe this is an 8.5 inch rim. So I just spent $1,300 for a new set of tires and rims with a 6+1 offset in order to try and be compliant with the 62 inch width rule. Let's start with the easy. There's a lot of places around the country that let me turn this light on here. They measure from outside rim to outside rim. And part of the reason for that is it's easy to do. Okay. So I'm at the outside of the rim there. Got my tape measure supported because any bend, there's actually a little bend in it now, but who cares? So come over here. I'm at 62 3/4, roughly. 62 7/8. I've maxed out my shock preload per manufacturer specifications. I could probably go a little bit more, try and get a little bit more lift and reduce stance. So that's how other places do it. I understand measuring tread width because that's actually what impacts the soil. The only problem with that is you have different style tires. I purposely went with an on-road hard pack tire. So this tire is actually more trail friendly than stock tires because it's made for hard pack. It doesn't have aggressive treads. It's just aggressive enough for hard pack. But this would be where I think you guys would measure the outside tread, right here. Okay. So I've taken the jack stands, put them at the same height, and I put the edges up against that clear marker for what I would think would be the outside tread. Okay. So then I go over here, go to the same spot, and I'm a 63 1/8. So, it's not a whole lot of difference, but every little bit counts. So I put a square here, and I'm not going to say it's perfectly level, but the point I'm trying to illustrate is where do you measure the outside tread? So if we go here like I measured, if you look at what touches the soil, I would say maybe to here, on a normal day. Obviously, if you're not treading lightly and you're going balls to the wall and on a rainy, muddy day, But so these questions are going to come up, and I'm not trying to be a hard ass or anything. And I want to be compliant. So help me be compliant. And the answer I'm looking for is, and I'm not going to quote anyone, I just, do I need to buy a lift kit and get this gray area? I don't know. You know, you're obviously not going to measure to the outside tire. So maybe half the distance between the outside to where, you know, maybe you got a 45-degree angle and that's considered, you know, the outside of the tread. If I look at the OEM tires, it's a little bit flatter, and so I'm at a loss for words here, but hopefully you get the point. I just need guidance on where to measure to. And if, you know, I need to do more work, I mean, to get this into 62-inch compliance. So thanks for listening. This is also for my YouTube followers. So for you guys that are watching, you know, some of you guys are in the same situation. Hopefully we can get this into a 62-inch stance that you guys can enjoy the tight technical trails that I love to do. Okay. Thanks for your time. So continuing on with the rear, if I use the outside to outside, what I think you would measure, I'm at about 63 inches.